Hello everybody and welcome back to another YouTube video. Today I will be making a theory on what in Hyrule is going on with this mysterious green hand clenched onto Ganondorf's corpse. So let's get right into it. I know. You're all sick of hearing theories on whatever this hand is and on this like 30-second trailer, but I've come up with something that not really anyone else has mentioned, and it's actually somewhat surprising to me that no one has mentioned this. People have mentioned that it could be Zelda's mother, that it could be Demise. Now, for Demise, I don't believe that could possibly be the case because the hand is clearly holding Ganondorf down, and Ganondorf is Demise's puppet. So, if anything, if Demise is in this game, he will be helping Ganondorf. So, now that we've got that out of the way, let's talk about Zelda's mother, because that is a very popular theory going around. But I don't really understand that fully. Basically, why I think that it's not Zelda's mother is, firstly, Zelda's mother, we know, was going to teach Zelda how to use her sealing power. And logic suggests that if she knows how to use the sealing power, she has the sealing power. So, meaning that Zelda got her power from her mother, and that her mother is also a previous Zelda, and Zelda's powers have varied over the ages between games and scenarios, but one thing generally stays the same: her power never emits a green aura. It usually emits a yellowish gold aura, or a goldish yellow aura, or whichever. And that we see that throughout Breath of the Wild and all other Zelda games, pretty much. So, and also, many people actually mention that the green stuff coming out of the hand could be associated with the Triforce of Courage, just like the blue Sheikah fluid is associated with wisdom, and malice is associated with power. But Zelda always either represents the conjoined Triforce, which seems to be the golden sealing power, or the Triforce of Wisdom, which in Breath of the Wild seems to be the blue Sheikah fluid. So now that we've got out of the way why I don't think it could be Zelda's mother, despite the fact of her being dead and all that, let's talk about who I actually think it is. Okay, so option 1 out of 2. I'm not as crazy about this option because basically it's that the hand isn't really a person, but was created by someone like the Sheikah, or more likely the Zonai. This has one problem, though. The hand exhibits free will by saving Link when he falls down the pit right about there during all the quick flashing sequences. This is not 100% a deal breaker. I don't even think it would be the first time that there was autonomous magic in the Zelda series, but that makes it far less likely in my opinion. So, this was what I initially thought when I saw the trailer. I thought that the hand was created by the Sheikah or the Zonai or some magic-wielding people, that they created it to seal Ganon. And I'm sure a lot of you probably thought of that initially too. But I'm more leaning towards the second option now. Okay, first off, before I even mention my theory, please let me know down in the comments below if anyone else has come up with this first. I don't believe I've heard anyone mention this theory before, and I was actually a little bit surprised to find out that I came up with this one on my own. But let me know if someone else has come up with this first, of course. Now, let's just get this over with. The hand, in my opinion, is Link. No, not this Link. I'm actually referring to a link from a long time ago. Not a link necessarily that we actually see, just the link from whatever timeline you're going to place Breath of the Wild in. I'm not getting into a timeline discussion here. Whatever the last time we saw Ganondorf was, and there was a hero to stop him. That link from whatever timeline you're talking about, it doesn't really matter. I believe the Zonai transformed him into a seal, because we know that the Zonai are magic-wielding people. I mean, the Sheikah were too, and I believe the Zonai and the Sheikah are the only two people who could have possibly transformed a person into a seal. But the Sheikah sort of abandoned their magic during that era and were more technological based. But the ceiling of the place where Ganondorf is sealed looks a lot like the Shrine of Resurrection, so it could be the Sheikah. But I think that's the Zonai, and I don't believe that the Zonai serve Ganondorf because it seems to me that that they abandoned power, because if you look in all the Zonai ruins, you can see a dragon and an owl, which represent courage and wisdom, and you can also occasionally see a boar, but the boar looks like it was abandoned, just left there to weather and to rot or die or whatever. I'm not making a theory on the Zonai here. I mean, I believe that the Zonai sealed Link into, made Link into a seal to seal Ganondorf. Wow, you say seal so much that it doesn't even sound like a word anymore. But if you want to know what I'm talking about, just look up one of the many Zonai theories out there. Now, the reason I think that it's Link specifically is because of the whole Triforce thing that I mentioned earlier, the whole substance Triforce thing, how the blue Sheikah fluid represents wisdom, and the malice represents power, and this green stuff represents courage. So, I don't know. I really don't have all that much evidence, but I just wanted to get this video out there to get people thinking about how it could possibly be this. I'm not saying I have 100% assurance that it's Link, but I do have confidence that, at least at the moment, I have confidence that the seal, if it's a person at all, is Link from whenever Ganondorf was sealed, obviously, but from Twilight Princess or Wind Waker or whatever the last game in the timeline when we saw Ganondorf in the whatever, just the last Link we see. Unless, no, it couldn't be. Could it? Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and remember to like and subscribe, and click that bell icon to get notified every time I upload. I'm sorry for the quality on this video. I'm messing around with a new editing app, and my setup's all thrown up because I'm working on, a special project. So, thank you for watching, and this has been The Brain, signing off. Goodbye.